Some of the greatest challenges that fire departments in the United States deal with today is the overwhelming number of calls that they need to respond to. As a retired fire chief, I've seen many situations where good preventative practices have helped reduce emergency calls. When it comes to fire prevention, we make sure that the building is in compliance, that there aren't fire hazards in the building. Subsequently, we reduce the calls. When it comes to things like falls, especially when we focus on resident safety, if we eliminate trip hazards, if we embrace technology that can provide good care planning, those falls are eliminated and subsequently emergency call responses are reduced. Senior living professionals consist of a caring and compassionate workforce, and that workforce really focuses on the thing that's most important, that's the resident. And whenever we can eliminate falls in a senior living community, you reduce stress, you reduce your workload, you save money, you save manpower hours, and most importantly, you provide a safe environment for your residents. When an emergency call comes in for a person who's fallen into a senior living community, there's a lot of things that go into action. First, the senior living community responds and has to call 911. The 911 dispatcher then will dispatch resources. In some cases, that might be a piece of fire equipment with firefighter paramedics on it. Sometimes it may be an ambulance. But the community is often put at risk when calls are being responded to that are calls that could have been prevented. When those firefighters get on the scene, their time is tied up with that particular resident, taking them away from other potential calls. The senior living community has to provide resources to assist the fire department in aiding that resident. You know, technology is changing our lives in so many ways, from the way that the fire department is dispatched to the way that the senior living community responds to a fall. And embracing technology in a preventative way is something that all senior living communities should really consider. A technology that can assess the resident and come up with information that modifies care plans that allows those falls to be reduced or eliminated is something that's very favorable. We don't want to be reactive, we want to be proactive.